How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Lore Cave. It's me, the Lore Dragon. I know, it's weird. I don't usually stream on Fridays. Mr. Smith, thank you for the follow. Sorry about that. How's it going? Welcome in. Ah, quite a day. Hang on a second. There we go. Yesterday I was going to be streaming, but I ended up getting caught up in a few other things. I managed to finish putting together the home gym. Got that all fixed up. Now my back's killing me. Hurt my back trying to put the gym together. I can only imagine what it's going to do to me whenever I actually start working out. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do? Oh well. Today, because we finished Jarek up last time. Hang on a second, let me turn this off. How do I turn this off? No, that's fine. Because we finished Jarek up last stream, or well, I did earlier this week, I figured it'd be okay if we started on a Adoptable project. We got ourselves an Adoptable coming out. If y'all remember, I started on this a long time ago. The lung dragon. Hang on, let me see if I can pull it up real fast. Where is it? There it is. I started on this project a long time ago, and I never got around to finishing it. Like, I don't think it has a face rig at all. Let's see. There it is. Yeah. So I started the project a long time ago, and it does not have a face rig. And whenever I tried to, it does have like a regular body rig. But one thing I noticed whenever I was trying to pose it or get it in its default pose is that it just didn't, as long as it is, because it's pretty long boy, it's just not long enough. Like, watch. If I get this to like curl around like this. Something along these lines. Like if I'm trying to go for a Shenron kind of thing, I really can't, because he can only wrap around himself like once, as you can see there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and redo a little bit of him. For instance, I'm probably going to redo the textures anyway, which honestly isn't so bad, because I've redone the textures before. It's not that crazy. And it only took me like a few minutes, because like it was just like a really slap-on kind of thing to get like a proof of concept going on. I'm also thinking about making him toon shaded, because I feel like a model like this would be served best as a toon shaded model. But anyways, first off, I need to make him a little bit longer, because right now he is way too short for my liking. So to do that, we're going to go here. We're actually not going to use this version. This is the unmirrored body. We want to use the mirrored body. Yeah. We're going to grab his tail up to his back legs. And we're just going to stretch him back. Just like that. Probably way longer than I first anticipated. His textures are going to stretch too, so his scale's going to look like crap right there. But like I said, we are going to redo that. And it will be okay. Alright, so now we have to fill in this area here with a ton of edge loops. And I mean just a shitload of edge loops. Hey, Ninewind, how's it going? There we go. Now that is a long boy. So as you can see here, we probably added, I think he's about 2.5 times longer now. So he'll be able to, if he could wrap around himself once, in the previous size, he'll be able to wrap around himself at least 3 times here, making at least some kind of infinity shape. I've not seen the Mountain Dew Stream Demon. Not me. I'm not gonna shamelessly shill for Mountain Dew. If I'm gonna shill for anybody, it's gonna be Monster Energy. I'm too good for that shit. Not really. I think it's kind of funny, but not for me. And I'm pretty sure like they just keep popping up into people's streams anyway, whether they have the logo or not, which is kind of weird. Fucked up. All right, we're gonna need to make his spine longer too. So I'll just grab that, lift it up here. Do not need this many. This is probably what's going to add the most topology to this. More than anything, really. Like, he's probably going to have more topology in his hair than he is in his whole body. That's true for most anime models anyway. Yeah, the buns do in fact cost extra. Sorry to say. It also costs more for me to put hair in your buns. But I live to please. I also learned something kind of interesting about Substance Painter that I did not know before, but I feel kind of dumb because I was like, I should have known this, that you can like import Photoshop brushes into Substance Painter and they work pretty much as intended, just like they did in regular Substance Painter or in Photoshop. And I just find that really cool. I can't believe I didn't think of that sooner. It makes sense because everything else in Adobe is like really well put together and compatible with each other. Blows my mind, honestly. All right, we're sitting at about 120,000 polygons or triangles, which is still acceptable for a VTuber model, especially one that's this fucking big. Like, this is a big model. One of the biggest, if not the biggest, I've ever made. But it is pretty. It's a pretty man. All right. We're gonna need this copied. What else? We're also gonna need to greatly expand the armature here. And sadly, I will have to re-rig this thing. Because the bones are all going to have different names now. Well, maybe just have to re-rig the middle section. Now I'm probably going to have to re-rig the whole thing. Fuck it. So real quick, what I want to do is want to hide this for a second. I just want to see if I can get this particular rig to kind of wrap around itself in a satisfying Shenron-like way. Because if I can do it with this rig, I'll be able to do it with the rest of the body. So far, it's looking pretty promising. I obviously can't do Shenron exactly because Shenron was absurdly long. And I mean just beyond the pale. So it'll end up being something like this. It's like I'm trying to tangle up Christmas lights. They won't tangle for me. Yeah, see, something like this. I dig it. All right, our new body. It's almost definitely going to have to be chopped up a little, or UV unwrapped again. So really, there's no point in me even having textures on this thing. pull these off. They're just in the way right now. The eyes are still good, so we'll just leave those alone. What about now? Man, did I not have? I mean, it's no wonder. I was like, dang, Twitch is slow today. It's because I didn't have my mic on. God damn. I've been sitting here talking to myself this whole time, being like, hey, thanks everybody for the follows. Hey, everybody, how? Hi. And then, like, had no idea this whole time I've been completely mute. Well, I appreciate you letting me know, because I sure as fuck did not notice. Really appreciate that. That's alright, Red Mage. It's fine. No clue, man. I was here being like, yeah, look, this is how you do this, this is how you do this, this is how we do this. So much valuable information lost forever. Ooh, that did not have good results. If I'm going to use a snake hook, it needs to be way less powerful. Or honestly, probably just not going to use it at all. Fuck it. Because we're not going to be using a normal map for this guy. Don't think it'd be necessary for me to, mess with that. Hang on. I think I can make his tail longer now, especially now that he's a much longer boy. Like maybe about that much longer. That's right, Jarek. We have ourselves what we call in the wild a noodle dragon. Easy to mistake that these dragons are native to Italy, but they're actually native to China. Don't let the noodle thing confuse you. I guess they have noodles in China too. I suppose. What about Japan? I think the dragon thing's actually a Chinese thing. What the fuck do I know, though? Italians are more macaroni? Oh, okay. We need to make a macaroni dragon next. Actually. That should be next on my list of to-do things. But here's actually what I'm about to do, okay? I'm about to like just redo this entire portion of the chest because like I've lengthened this guy so many times that like the bones have just the naming convention behind these bones is just absurd. Just like actually I'll probably just batch rename them. Let me try that really fast. Batch rename. Bones. I'm just gonna set name to a new name. We'll just call it body and see what happens. 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, yeah, good. That basically did it. Perfect. And then I can just extrude bones from here. Jesus, 61 bones. Procrastinating. Man, you're just gonna use me forever, aren't you? As your procrastination tool. It's okay, my wife does it too. She's got a real job she needs to get up for in the morning, and she just says, I don't want to. It's too cold and you're warm. And I'm like, okay, I guess I have to get up in order to get you up, even though I don't have to get up for like another hour. Okay, that's different. Something that'll drastically cut down on the polygons of this thing, it would be to cut some of these spans here. Which I think I can do. Maybe one across the top. No, I think the polygons are just are here to stay. There's just the hair is just so much. The hair on its own is, yeah, 70,000. Does it really need to be that much, though? I don't think so. Honestly. He needs hair. Like most of his, look at him. Without hair, he looks naked. An animated JPEG? Let me think. You know, you might be onto something. An alpha map may not be such a bad idea. Because originally this guy wasn't going to be toon shaded. He was going to have, you know, regular solid body textures. But now that he's going to be toon shaded, I think maybe an alpha map may not be a bad idea. Let me think. kind of like a hair card, but without all the details of like the individual hairs. Or maybe I could. I mean, I could add the individual hairs. Let's try it, see what happens. What'd be great about that yeah, I feel you. And really all that's really getting us here is the insane poly count, you know, that's really it. But the thing is, it's like, it's not even such a bad problem because VTuber models can be very unoptimized and still run really well. But that's more an excuse. You know, just an excuse to make an unoptimized model. Not super great. Not something I recommend doing if you want to be giant Giga Chad professional like me. But what we can do, actually, is use a hair card. And the thing about a hair card with this is that it would actually be very helpful for a number of reasons. Now that I'm really starting to dig into this idea, for one, we wouldn't have to rig it twice. If I do automatic weights with one, it's going to be automatically attached. And because the hair is kind of flat anyway, on a model that's going to be toon shaded to be kind of flat, or like textures that are going to make it look flat, it's not going to look completely crazy. Then what we're going to do here is we're just going to go E to extrude, S to scale, up, and that will scale up a really nice hair card. Almost everywhere. Okay, that's not working. What is even happening here? No idea. Okay, new plan. We're just going to do it off the top first and then do the bottom separately. Neato. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and separate this really quickly. If this works out really well, then I'll make it a little bit longer and kind of have it wrap around the tail. I'm not so sure that would be a great idea. There we go. I want a good amount of distance between each one so I can paint these better. All right, and they're going to need their own material. All that spine. And we'll see how that goes. Right now, that cut the poly count down in half. That's massive. All right, we'll give this a shot and see how it goes. I think you might be onto something there. I think I might keep the mane and the shoulders 3D just because they're not taking up too much. Not a ton. I think the body's ready to go too. I will re-rig this last part, this back part later. For now, it doesn't have to be re-rigged. Just take all of that. The eyeball. Ah, yes. Feeling myself again. I think I'll go ahead and take this spine too, just to have it. Just in case. Ow. Burning some points, I see. Well, yeah, good hair cards are always tough. Every hair card I've ever found has only ever looked good in the tutorial that that comes with it. Unfortunately. But for this kind of model, I'm not going to need a super swell hair card, because it's all going to be toon shaded. Easy. Yeah, I feel like a lot of those hair card tutorials are, like I said, they're used to, the people who make the alphas for those make them specifically for their project, for their art style, and the hair that they are trying to make. Which, you know, good for them, but that means it's only going to look good if you copy them exactly. Like you copy their everything, basically. Their node setup, their rendering setup. If they're making it for a game engine, you have to copy their exact game engine just to make it look exactly the same. At least that's been my experience, to make it look as good as like AAA video games or something. Yeah, fuck the donut guy, dude. Like, seriously, he's not even close to being the best VTuber VTuber Blender tutorial guy out there. Not even close. The guy is just so unbelievably irrelevant, and like, there are so many better ones. Hell, I'll even like say I think Royal Skies makes some of the best tutorials for Blender artists, because he understands that when people are looking for a very specific thing to do in Blender, they want to get straight to the point and get right back to modeling, like right fucking now. You know, they don't want to do anything else. I do like Royal Sky's videos, but I think that he's got some really bad opinions on AI art. But that, you know, I can separate the content from the artist in this case. His videos are too useful to just discard in a lot of cases. I think another thing that he doesn't do very well is anime models, but that's just never been his style. He's always done game assets, which is fine. You know, I think that's fine. I kind of want to start going in that direction too. But everything else, he's great. You know, I think he has a good head on his shoulders, makes good videos. If you can bake the original hair on that card, probably. I know that I've seen people do things where they make particle hair and then bake it onto a hair card. You gotta find that tutorial. I'm gonna do some digging. But like, they'll make their particle hair look a very specific way and then somehow transform it into a hair card. I have no idea how, but I'm sure I can figure that out or find that tutorial again. I remember watching the tutorial and thinking, oh yeah, I can't wait to use this, and then I never got around to it. Oh god damn it. Why does it keep doing that? Does this thing even have actions? No? Why does it keep doing that? All right, let's try that again. God damn it. Why does it keep... Oh, I know what it is. They got spring bones on them. I forgot to turn the spring bones off. There we go. Don't need that right now. Thank you. Curve displacement adds geo at runtime. Does it really? I've never really played with displacement beyond whatever automatically comes out of Substance Painter. All of my stuff is just really, really good sculpted normal maps. Unless I'm doing Toon Shade, which at that point everything's just painted on. And honestly, I should have Toon Shaded this guy from the beginning. I mean, just look at this guy. He's a fucking cartoon. He's just so obviously a cartoon. Hell, he's based off a cartoon. All right, Substance Painter. I'm also going to be testing out some new scale brushes that I've imported from Photoshop. I don't even use Photoshop anymore. Don't even have a subscription to it. All right. Let's grab Lung Dragon. Eyes, I'm pretty sure that I have a texture already baked for that. Yeah, I do. Nice. All right, let's see if I can figure this out real fast. Is it translucency? I think it was translucency. Should only need color and translucency. Let's see if this works. No, that's not it. I can't remember how to do alpha. I've done it only once before. Hang on, let me see. Substance, Painter, Transparency. There we go. Opacity, that's what I'm thinking. That's the word I'm thinking of. Oh, yeah, I gotta take color off. I'm stupid. Right? Okay, I'm fucked up here. What's going on? I gotta switch the shader to one that does alpha blending. Just... There it is. Okay. But it won't work unless I go to material mode. So I won't be able to see my my colors in action here. This is something I'm gonna have to paint here. In material mode and like... Hang on. Find a better alpha specifically for this. Dang, I might just have to paint this myself. Fine. I'll do it myself. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit curious as to whether or not it would be better for me to do this like where I'm painting the spots where it's not, or invert it and just paint where it is. I actually don't know. Actually, yeah, painting where it is going to be more efficient. So what we can do here is fill the whole layer, or do a fill layer where opacity is the only channel. Set the fill to 0, but then do a black mask. Or wait, other way around. Fill is all the way up. Okay, I was wrong. No. Okay, fill is all the way down. Take the mask off. Add another layer with a fill on it that has the opacity all the way up. And then we can start painting it on. Yeah, and then we can have the body present, so I can just kind of like paint it on. And I'm gonna have one layer on down here. Actually, I don't need one. I can just take this, make this the color that it's gonna be. Hang on, my wife's calling me. Poor Nessie. I think she's sick. That poor wife of mine. I did yellow last time, but honestly, I think I might go with a green, like a dark green this time. Yeah, I hear being sick is unhealthy, but I don't know. That sounds like fake news to me. People will just say anything these days. Very festive dragon colors. Very accidentally Christmas. I don't think it's that kind of sick, fortunately. Either way, the horns, I think those are going to be pretty safely brown. But whether it's going to be light brown or not, I don't know. Let's try that. I wasn't so lucky. I got COVID fairly early on, before we had vaccines. That kicked my ass. And then I got it again when I got my second vaccine. But at least the second time around wasn't so bad. COVID sucks. I hate it. I hate it so goddamn much, guys. You have no idea. What a nightmare. Let's see. Okay, I hate it. I hate this color. I'm sorry. I can't do the festive Christmas dragon, okay? We can't do the Christmas dragon. We can't do it. I'm sorry. We're not doing the Christmas dragon. I also don't want to make it red because I want this to go out as an adoptable. And I don't want people to be like, oh, are you just a lung red lore dragon? But I guess he looks so different, he can't really be mistaken for a lore dragon. Ooh, I kind of like this color. Kind of like what we're doing here. An orange. Yes. Yeah. Now there's a color I can get behind. Teeth. Just a slightly off-white. Don't want him to have teeth like Ross, Friends, where he gets them so white that they look crazy. Get the fuck out of bed. Right now. Get the fuck out of here. I used to have a toon shader specifically for Substance Painter, but I can't remember. I can't find it anymore. Kind of disappeared whenever I updated. See if I can find that again. Slightly different layer or slightly different color for the mouth or the gums and stuff. Try this method of baking the mesh maps. Those. Just the body, thanks. Because I might be able to use this to get a really good base layer of shading. At least serve as a guide for shading. So here's what we can do. Turn the eyes back on so we can see them. We're going to add, or we're going to duplicate this layer because it has the same colors. It already has the color on it. We're going to make it a little bit darker, more red. Then we're going to put a black mask on it with a fill. And take that fill, add the ambient occlusion. Add a levels, invert the levels. That will put some basic shading. on our model that we can use as like as a guide, so we can paint on our own. We're going to duplicate that layer. We're going to take the mask, clear it, and we're actually going to draw our shading on by hand. The way that we're going to do that is right here. We're going to turn the hardness on this. Oh, it's already all the way up. So, because whenever we draw shading on a toon shaded model, we don't want it to feather out very much. But we also don't want it to be like a solid color like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the opacity down a little bit. Size needs to go way down. So we can draw the shading on like that. I don't know why I have to keep making this brush so dang small. So anywhere that you see like a black spot like this, paint on it. Add that shading on there. It might make the horns a little bit brighter. Yeah, and then add like some hacha lines to them that'll make them look a little bit more textured. This isn't shading, so we do want the lines to be distinct. Oof. What is going on there? Oh, I know what it is. It's because the horns are very small on the UV map. So even with a 4K texture, it still takes up a good portion of it. So we can't get anything really thin here. The body's just so big. We might need to take... God, I really don't want to. With a lot of VTuber models, they'll take the head or like the face and give it its own material so that you can paint it with a whole 4K texture, but I really don't want to do that. That's too much, man. Let's see if I can't just put like a bill on it that looks good. render. This would be so fucking wild if this worked. It did not. Okay, never mind. It looked like for a second that this was painting on the same layer. So if I painted this, it would paint onto the hair card, but I'm sure there's a way I could set it up to where that would work, but no, we're fine. Okay. Let's go back to painting the body. That's the important bit. Alright, so when it comes to the scales, we're going to duplicate this layer because we want to use that same color. Clear that mask. And what we are going to use to paint these is a scale alpha. Got plenty of them. Or actually just use a scale brush. Somewhere. I thought it did. No, they're all up here at the top for some reason. Lots of options that we can go with here. Not gonna lie, this one is pretty cool. But I think I need to invert this. Yeah. Yeah, hang on. This needs to be this color. And the scales need to be the lighter color. Just get some color on here and we'll see what I feel like. Might as well delete the shading. I'm gonna have to come back and do it again anyway. I forgot that the scale alphas were not inverted. Okay. So something along those lines, but I think I want to use a different scale alpha. Got lots of options here. Oh, here's the one that's inverted. Damn it. That is pretty nice, though. Dog, that's looking pretty good. I don't know, I can also go with these sharper scales. Lots of options. Ooh. This would be pretty good too. Guess it depends what we want to do. I think I want his scales to be big. Not that big. Pretty big, but not that big. Something like this. Switch that around. Yeah, see the big difference? I don't know, man. Sharp scales or round scales? Odds are I won't be using that one. That looks gross. But I do think the more cartoony, the better. I don't think I fully comprehend what this one's supposed to look like. Make that a little bit bigger. 9. Dog, this is the one. We're gonna put that on a path. And what we can do is we can take that path, just start it there. Ooh, shit. Brush is way too big. The more scales that it puts on at a time, the less control you have over it. So it'll look, we can make it look really good going in one direction. But as soon as we get to the arms, it's going to give us some trouble. We're going to have to, well, I guess, you know, once we get to the arms, we just paint it on. We don't have to, we just won't use the path tool. That's all. Yeah. Hell yeah, dog. This is it. This is a look right here. And then we just kind of push them together in a way that makes it look somewhat natural. God, Substance Painter is just the GOAT, the absolute GOAT. I'm excited, fellas. This is good. God, I love this path tool. The second that Substance Painter dropped this, they pretty much secured my money forever. If there was ever one reason to get Substance Painter, like on a subscription and not from Steam, it would be for this, because you can't get this on Steam because they don't update it on Steam. It's like you can almost take textures and model them like you're in Blender, which is just crazy to think about. All of this on a toon shaded model. Incredible. What's going on here? It didn't get... I'm stupid. Forgot to unwrap it again after extending the tail. I'm gonna have to do that again. Sucks. Oh, that sucks. Well, at least I can take everything that's on the head and like maybe expand it a little bit so we can get a little more resolution on it. Okay. Alright, we got basically the equivalent of a 2K map almost for just the face now, so we should be perfectly good with that. Love how Epidemic Sound basically said, let's do Middle Eastern music on this synth playlist. I guess it's like Middle Eastern synth almost. It's kind of neat. Here we are. All right, here we go. I have to re-export this motherfucker. Here we go. Huh, the path is still in place. Huh. I don't know how, but I think it's gonna be okay. Huh. Okay. Whatever. Thanks, I'm just painting. Guess it heard me gassing it up earlier and was like, you know what? We're going to give you a break. We're going to work some actual magic for you today. does it keep doing that? Where's that coming from? Is it trying to loop all the way around? Fuck it. I'll just make a new path. Or maybe I can just click here and then... Okay, I did it. I think it might change the spacing on this a little bit too. Could you imagine how long it would have taken for me to paint these scales by hand? I can't even begin to imagine how many scales are actually on this thing. It'd be like guessing the fucking jelly beans in a jar, you know? Let's see if we can adjust that spacing just a tad. Looks pretty good. It's just a tad bit of clipping in the scales right there, so we want to remove that as much as possible. I think 23 is about as good as we can get. Nice. Then we can change that color around a little bit. Maybe make that a little bit brighter, darker, depending on how hard we want those scales to really just shade. You know, if we want them to just be like fucking popping, we'd make it super dark. If we want it to be just a little kind of noticeable, we'll bring it up a little bit. Make them blue. Okay, and then when it comes to like the rest of the scales, we can just draw those directly on without having to worry about the flow of the scales. So with the spacing, I think I might turn that up a little bit. No, actually, leaving it where it was is good. It was 23. Yeah, that way it's the same as the rest. Let's see, how did you change the size? Okay, that changes the hardness. Like I need to adjust that. Make sure the horns are inside the horn nubs, please. That'd be nice. Forgot the control to make the brush bigger. Just look it up. Control left or right click. Control right clicks. Okay. Left to right. Out those cheeks, that's for sure. When it comes to tune shaded models, the silhouette is what is most important. If the silhouette looks like caca, then it doesn't matter how well you paint on these textures, it's always going to look way more Nintendo 64, if you know what I mean. path for this. Okay, this is just hard to get around in general. Thanks, what the fuck? Oh, it's the mesh maps. Yeah, these need to go. This is like the one moment I really wish I didn't have mirrored textures would be for this. Hey, Phantom Master, how's it going? And see, that'd be nice if I could just Go right up the center here. I'm doing fantastic. Working on this guy right here, this beautiful dragon. Hoping to put him up for adoption by the end of next week. You commission on Complex? Yeah, I do. I do some crazy stuff for whoever's got the cash to do it. Hang on, let me give you my commission form here. Show me what you got. I'm up to just about any challenge. Nothing I can't paint, nothing I can't model, or nothing I can't paint, nothing I can't model or sculpt or whatever. You may be the Phantom Master. I'm the Model Master. Can you DM me the link? Sure. Yep. There you go. Just DM'd it to you on Twitch. He's coming out pretty good. No! Substance Painter just crashed. I hope I didn't just lose everything. I might just go Joker mode. No, I don't want to submit a report. It's fucking worthless. Six wings, 6 eyes, 6 ears, 6 front legs. Yeah, no worries. I do some crazy stuff. No such thing as too crazy for me. Come on, please, dog. Please, bro. Damn it. Yep, I guess I have to go Joker mode, everybody. It crashed and it didn't save any of my progress. Yes, I do take PayPal. I send PayPal invoices for all of my commissions. Oh, Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, Christ. Oh. That was like an hour and a half of work gone. Oh, that's bad. Oh, man. It's my own fault. I'm gonna commit seppuku. In the spirit of a lung dragon, I will commit seppuku. Oh, Christ. Well, at least I wasn't hand painting the scales. Well, I was, but like not hand painting them entirely from nothing. Yeah, that's brutal. I don't think I've had a loss that big in a long time. Oh, that really sucks. I have to call it there, guys. I can't start this over right now. I'm gonna need a minute. Oh, that really sucks. All right. Oh yeah, it was about an hour and a half. Beautifully painted scales all the way up and down this thing. Just gone. But it's okay. At least I know what I did and I can just repeat what I did earlier. And you know, we got the game plan for the main, which I think is going to be a good plan. Thanks to 9 Win Studios for that good plan, using a hair card. Cut our poly count down in half. It'll actually allow me to get a little more smoothing on this cheek here. That is a pretty long boy. I wanted him to be able to like wrap around himself like Shenron. I really don't want to leave yet though, because if I stop streaming, I'm gonna have to go to like family movie night, and they're watching Christmas movies, and I really don't want to. I don't want to go watch Christmas movies. So I'm just not gonna. Yeah, you just wait till you see how I'm painting on these scales. You missed it a minute ago, but it's a good thing you get to see it again because I deleted it by accident. Or like it crashed on me and I didn't save because I'm fucking brand new to this apparently. Like a literal baby. I'm gonna see if I can do this like really fast. Get roughly back to where I was before, because I want to at least be able to post a progress pic on Twitter. I won't be able to post anything if I don't get at least something done, something visible done. What's going on, Coop-de-doo? What's going on, buddy? Buddy old pal. Alright. Keith. Slightly off-white. looks like I'm from Wings of Fire. I get that a lot, even though I've never read Wings of Fire. I should, though. Everyone is so shocked when they hear I haven't read that yet. It looks like he's going Joker mode, but honestly, this is actually going to be way faster. Just paint everything and then just unselect the body and stuff. Like that. Nice. I don't know why I've never thought to do that before. Wings of Fire. Hey, Drakian, how's it going? That's right. This is going to be an adoptable model that I'm planning on releasing, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. I kind of abandoned this project a long time ago, but now I am reinvigorated to come back into it. Especially because I don't know, I decided to do I decided to do a toon shade on it instead. There we go. See you next time, Phantom Master. Looking forward to your commission form. All right, and then the horns. Oh, you bought a design and still haven't done it? It's okay. I've done that too. Or like I commissioned Bull to do a couple of character designs for me, and I've only done one of them out of the 3. Got full turnarounds of them, and I still haven't done them yet. I'm bad. All right, that's pretty much that for the face for now. Now the scales, the fun part, the best part. I'm gonna duplicate this layer. We're gonna make it dark and shade color. Something a little more red. Like that. Honestly, might go super red. Yeah, let's try that and see what that looks like. We can always change it later. I didn't have a reference for this one. I just went completely off of my brain. But I did learn today, I don't know why I didn't already know this, but you can use Photoshop brushes in Substance Painter. I had no idea that you could do that. Absolutely mind-blowing. Should check these other ones too. Is that the one I was using before? Okay, maybe bright red's not the way to go. Maybe I get that. Don't think that's the one I was using. Either way, I should check these just to see what they look like. Oh yeah, I gotta set it so that it follows the path. I don't know. I think I like the other ones better. Don't know. These do fit together a little bit better. But like if I go down this way and then across the top. Pretty sure these were the ones I was using last time. Like these are good, but man, they don't really, it's really hard to get them to fit together in a way that looks good because there's 5 in a row. Like that looks pretty solid. I just don't know. It's also this one. I think this one's a little more tileable. Like completely dead simple. But if I have to do like any agile movements like turning around, it makes this big gap in the center there. Don't think I want to mess with that. These were also pretty interesting. I'm tempted to use them because they're very stylized. I'm not gonna lie, it does look pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. It looks pretty dang cool. Very stylized. Which is kind of what this whole model's going for. No, it's too much. It's too stylized. I want them to look like real scales. But not too real, obviously. These meet in the middle really nicely. I think I'm gonna go with these. Yeah, these are the ones to go, for sure. I just kind of have to decide now how big that I want them to be. I mean, probably pretty big because he's a pretty big dragon. Otherwise, like, you wouldn't be able to see the details up on him at all. Like, if I go to, like, 0.7, I would need to have multiple layers. which this one does layer really nicely. That layers spectacularly. Jesus Christ. Oh God. That's nutty. And I feel like that's a good size for the horns, or for the scales too. Yeah. It does look great, guys. It's insane how good this looks. Absurd, even, how good it looks. Here, let me just get rid of these for now. Yeah, 0.7 I think is a good size for these. A little bit where it gets wonky, just where it meets the head. Why is that? Oh, it's because the mane's in the way. It doesn't know how to handle the mane or the horns. That's okay. That's all right. We'll just come back. We'll just add another paint to it. We'll just paint those on manually. So like you get as much on as you can with the path tool, and then you're able to add on individual scales as you need them later. They don't have to connect perfectly because, again, we got that spine that's going to be right there. That reminds me, I need to change my shader back. Different shader. That one. Honestly, I just might change his colors to red, to like more red color scheme. Even though I know that's like, it almost feels like a cliche color. There's a reason why everybody wants red on their models, is where I keep getting a bunch of requests for red dragons. It's because red's the best color for dragons. It just is. I feel like this model will be easier to adopt. Or, yeah, and easier to find a home for if he's red. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe I try it with orange first and then throw it out there later. He's laying on me like he's dead. Just completely weightless. Or just completely, like, surrendered to it. Just gravity is taking him. Like he's melted. All of his bones have been removed. He's like Luffy after going Gear 5. Man, this is really going to change everything. Figuring out how to do this. How to use alphas appropriately in Substance Painter. For me. Like, this is huge. This means I won't have to only use, like, the few scale materials that you can find out there for Substance Painter. I can actually just paint on my scales. Because the thing about those scale materials is that, like, yeah, they look really good, make really realistic textures, but you have to do a lot of UV work to get them to be seamless. And you can't really comb them, you know, you can't really give them any kind of direction or make them go with the contours of muscles very well. But you can with if you can paint them on. You know, you can make the scales do anything if you can paint them on. So with this method here, I can really paint on these scales and make them kind of go in any direction that I want. Like if I want to make it kind of go off on a tangent here onto the body, I can. And I might. Once I get to this layer here. This is really going to be much more apparent and much more useful whenever I start texturing Lore Dragon 6.0. My artist is already getting to work on drawing out his scales. Yeah, dog. He is so long. Like, I did not realize exactly how much longer I had made him till now. What's it doing? real challenge is going to be adding any additional textures to these scales, like shine, to make them glisten. I think that's going to be a shader thing, though. I don't know if that's going to be something that I need to paint on, or maybe it is. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So absurdly long. But this model's gonna kick ass. Like, as soon as I get him all folded up the way I want him, he's gonna look real good. Wrapping around like that. I think for the tip of the tail, I'm going to do something a little different. But yeah, this is looking good. What we're gonna do now, let's see if I can duplicate this. Yeah. Then we can just kind of fit them together, almost like puzzle pieces. Jesus Christ. This is going to give us so much more control over the exact position of all of our scales. Yes, Flippy, we all see you. Ah. Pizza and eggnog. That sounds like a lactose intolerance nightmare. But you cannot be hitting my microphone. It's a bad boy. If you said so. No, my wife's the same way. She's lactose intolerant, but she keeps eating cheese. I don't know if she could live without it. Yeah, ice cream too. Yep. Definitely. I do get people sometimes DMing me asking, like, why do you charge so much more for scales? I'm like, bitch, come to one of my streams and you'll learn. I'll show you. You got too many roommates. I can't keep track of them all anymore. I think I might need to have like a secondary layer here. That's one too many roommates for me to keep track of. God, the fact that this fits like a puzzle is just so unimaginably satisfying. Like, Jesus. You have no idea what this means for me. How cathartic this is just to be able to move things on textures like this. What did he press? He hid my fucking layer. He hit fucking Flippy. God damn it. Sits on my keyboard, steps on the keyboard, and then fucking hides my shit. Like, God damn it. I'm never having cats again. As soon as you die, Flippy, that's it. No more cats, ever. I mean it this time. I mean it. I don't mean that. I can't not have cats. Hands are killing me. Particularly bad hand day today. Does it keep doing that? Telling you, fam, I cannot wait. To get this thing like in a toon shader. Oh, it's gonna look so fucking good. Yes, Flippy, we see you. We hear you. You are valid. Sing the song of your people. Know why this has been messing up on me recently, or why it keeps messing up when I try to click on these. Because it's so much, it's so long, it takes a second for it to register that you're trying to click on this vertex. So if you don't, then it will try to add another vertex there. So you need to wait till it turns blue before trying to move it. See, like that little blue marker will appear, and then you have to hover it over that. Then you can pull on it. I don't know if that ever happens to anybody else, but happening to me. Kind of wondering what I want to do. For the belly. Honestly, fuck it. For the tail, fuck it. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what we're gonna do there. Just say fuck it. Okay. Substantial progress for today. I don't know how big the scale should be here. This is going to be one of those crucial points where we want the scales to really nicely just kind of contour the head, you know? Want it to follow the natural curves of the head. Well, I'm probably going to come back to this. I think right now we're at a pretty good stopping point. I need... Nessie's already asking me to, like, hey, where are you at? I'm like, okay. We'll go to Christmas family movie night. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and send you guys on a raid. And Flippy's losing his mind, too. He needs attention. Like, right now. Let's see, are any of my Blender buddies streaming? I'm gonna send you to this dude. Lucifer. Looks like he's doing Blender stuff, I think. Looks like he's just getting started too. All right, everybody. I will see y'all next time. If I don't see y'all again, I'll probably see y'all again on Monday, and we'll get back to work on this guy. I really want to get this. I really want to get this adoptable done. It's been sitting at the back of my mind for months now. But yeah, everybody, I'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I got my weekend free, but we'll see. All right, everybody. Peace.